Good parenting isn't about perfection, it's about connection. In a world full of parenting books and advice, the real answers often lie in the quiet moments we share with our children. Welcome to Seeds of Tomorrow. Parenting is one of the most profound roles a human can hold. Equal parts privilege, responsibility, and mystery. It's not defined by how many toys we buy or how many rules we enforce, but by the emotional imprint we leave on a child's heart. Good parenting isn't about being flawless. It's about being present, intentional, and willing to grow alongside our children. In a world overflowing with advice, expectations, and comparisons, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But at its core, good parenting is about connection. It's about raising children who feel safe enough to be themselves, brave enough to express their emotions, and loved enough to know they matter. So what does good parenting really look like? Let's explore the quiet truths, the everyday choices, and the soulful practices that shape emotionally healthy, resilient, and compassionate children. Key qualities of good parenting. Unconditional love. Unconditional love is the foundation of a child's emotional security. It means loving your child not for what they do, but simply for who they are. This kind of love says, "You are worthy, even when you make mistakes." It creates a safe space where children feel accepted, which helps them develop self-worth and resilience. Example: I love you no matter what. Even when you're upset or misbehave, my love doesn't change. Unconditional love doesn't mean permissiveness. It means that discipline and boundaries are rooted in care, not control. 2. Patience. Children are still learning everything, from how to express emotions to how to tie their shoes. Patience allows you to meet them where they are, without rushing or shaming. It's the ability to pause, breathe, and respond with understanding, even when your child is testing limits. Example: it's okay that it's taking time. You're learning, and I'm here to help. Patience teaches children that growth is a process and that mistakes are part of learning. 3. Consistency. Children thrive on predictability. Consistency in rules, routines, and responses helps them feel safe and understand expectations. When boundaries shift constantly, kids feel confused and anxious. But when parents are consistent, children learn trust, discipline, and self-regulation. Example: we always brush our teeth before bed. That's our routine. Consistency doesn't mean rigidity. It means being reliable and clear. 4. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to feel with your child, to understand their emotions from their perspective. It's what allows you to respond with compassion instead of judgment. Empathy builds emotional intelligence and strengthens your bond. For example, I see you're really sad. That toy breaking must feel awful. When children feel seen and heard, they're more likely to open up and trust you. 5. Good communication. Healthy communication means listening actively, speaking respectfully, and being honest. It's not just about talking, it's about creating space for dialogue. Good communication teaches children how to express themselves clearly and resolve conflicts peacefully. For example, tell me what happened. I want to understand. It also means being transparent about your own feelings so children learn that emotions are normal and manageable. 6. Boundaries with warmth. Boundaries are essential. They teach children what's acceptable and help them feel protected. But boundaries must be set with warmth, not harshness. When limits are explained with kindness, children learn self-discipline without fear. For example, I won't let you hit. I know you're angry, but let's find another way to show it. Warm boundaries say, I care about you, and I'll guide you. 7. Flexibility. No 2 days or 2 children are the same. Flexibility means adapting your approach based on your child's needs, temperament, and circumstances. It's the ability to shift gears when something isn't working, without losing your core values. For example, "You're really tired today. Let's skip homework and rest." Flexibility teaches children that life isn't rigid and that compassion matters more than control. 8. Self-awareness. Good parenting starts with knowing yourself. Your triggers, your values, your wounds, all shape how you respond to your child. Self-awareness helps you break unhealthy cycles and parent with intention. It's the courage to reflect and grow. Example: "I noticed I get impatient when things are messy. That's something I'm working on." When you model self-awareness, your child learns that growth is lifelong and that it's okay to be imperfect. Expanded practical tips for good parenting. 1. Create daily connection. Rituals. Children don't need grand gestures. They need consistent presence. A daily ritual, even just 10 minutes long, can become a sacred space for emotional bonding. It might be a bedtime story, a shared snack, or a quiet cuddle on the couch. These moments tell your child, "You matter. I'm here." Over time, these rituals become emotional anchors, especially during times of stress or change. Tip: let your child choose the ritual sometimes. It empowers them and makes the connection feel mutual. Second, regulate yourself before responding. When children are overwhelmed, they need calm, not more chaos. But staying calm isn't always easy. That's why self-regulation is a parenting superpower. Before reacting, take a breath. Notice your own emotions. Ask yourself, "Am I responding from love or frustration?" When you model emotional control, your child learns to do the same. Tip: use a mantra like "pause, then respond," or "my calm helps their calm." 3. Use encouragement over praise. Praise often focuses on outcomes. "You're so smart," but encouragement focuses on effort. "You worked really hard on that puzzle." This subtle shift helps children develop a growth mindset. They learn that success comes from persistence, not perfection. Encouragement also builds self-esteem that isn't dependent on external approval. Tip: notice and name the process. "I saw how you kept trying even when it was hard." 4. Validate their feelings. Children don't need us to fix their feelings. They need us to honor them. Validation means saying, "I understand why you feel that way." It doesn't mean you agree with their behavior. It means you see their emotional truth. When kids feel understood, they're more likely to calm down, open up, and cooperate. Tip: use phrases like, "That sounds really upsetting," or "I get why you're angry." 5. Give age-appropriate responsibilities. Children thrive when they feel capable. Giving them small tasks, like setting the table, feeding a pet, or choosing their clothes, builds independence and confidence. It also teaches teamwork and accountability. Responsibilities should feel like contributions, not punishments. Tip: frame chores as helpful acts. Let's be a team and clean up together. 6. Practice gentle discipline. Discipline means to teach, not to punish. Gentle discipline focuses on guiding behavior with empathy and clarity. Instead of yelling or shaming, explain the impact of their actions. Use natural consequences when possible. For example, if a toy is thrown, it's put away for a while, not out of anger, but to teach respect. Tip: stay firm but kind. I love you, and I won't let you hurt others. 7. Apologize. When you mess up, parents aren't perfect, and children don't expect us to be. What they need is honesty and repair. When you lose your temper or make a mistake, own it. Say, "I'm sorry. I was upset, but I shouldn't have yelled." This models emotional responsibility and shows that love includes accountability. Tip: Apologizing doesn't weaken authority, it strengthens connection. Good parenting isn't about having all the answers. It's about showing up with love, presence, and a willingness to grow. It's in the quiet moments, the bedtime whispers, the patient pauses, the gentle boundaries, and the honest apologies. It's in the way we listen, the way we guide, and the way we love without conditions. Every child is a unique soul, and every parent is on a journey of learning. When we lead with empathy, consistency, and self-awareness, we don't just raise children, we raise emotionally strong, compassionate humans who feel safe to be themselves. So take heart. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present, with open arms, open ears, and an open heart. That's what good parenting truly looks like. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this journey toward better parenting and brighter futures. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, don't forget to follow and subscribe to Seeds of Tomorrow for more heartfelt insights, practical tips, and empowering stories. Until next time, take care, stay kind, and keep nurturing those little hearts. See you in the next video.